Well, good morning, all you alpha traders out there in YouTube land. It's 2023. Who else got hammered?
Hammered's relative. What does that mean?
Hammered.
Hammered. That's a lot of things could be, a lot of meaning put into that. So
Yeah, it's a relative word.
I drank a lot.
I work too much.
Yeah, I was working too. I worked till I think I bolted out of there about 9:30. Bolted out of there about 9:30. Had to take my nephew home. Then I got home about 11, I think.
Nice.
Started having a party with the dogs. It was awesome.
You party with the dogs.
Yeah. Yep. I was blowing them shotguns, and we all got stoned, and I was drinking. It was great. You know,
Happy New Year.
it's how we do it.
Happy New Year, Yash.
happy New Year.
Happy New Year! It's the year of BONK and alpha trading in Catalina, Wales.
Bonk.
You're either gonna get bonked for not buying it, or you're gonna get bonked when it sells off.
Yeah, but with the spread like that, how do you make any money?
How you make any money? Shit,
Well,
man.
because-
It's easy.
It's called hodl.
You want to see me and Matt fucking DJing out on it and scoop up fresh bonk? Dude,
sounds-
it's all you got to do. You need some Solana. You got to buy some Solana. Obviously, this is not financial advice, but
Sounds got a nice move, huh?
oh, pumped its ass off. Oh, you haven't seen anything yet. Solana to the moon. It's got a hell of a community behind it, man. Not going anywhere. So BONK is going to be the DOGE of the Solana blockchain. Don't really know. It's pretty evident. I believe the Solana devs are the one that created it. That's not a fact, but it just appears the way everything's rolling. And because, I know a couple people that like have an inside loop on it, and I know they have an inside loop with the Solana devs. So it's like, I think that's who created it. Half of the supply was airdropped to some of the biggest Solana wallets, right? Especially that had there were certain NFT projects, and if you held those NFTs, you got so many BONK per NFT. So I got about 3 billion BONK, which right now worth about 150 Solana. Free airdrop. So is what I did. I fumbled the bag in the beginning. Just sold it all. Then bought back in, right? Bought back in the amount I sold off. And then after one of the first several pumps, this thing is on a mission, it looks like, I sold off a third of the BONK, took my profit, got my original investment of the buyback back. So now it's all... But yeah, I think I've got 2 billion BONK, and it's worth like 100 SOL right now. Pretty ridiculous. But you go on these swaps. B-Funk. Dude.
Yeah.
I
was looking it up yesterday, man, when you guys were showing me that shit.
Dude, it's easy. It's super easy, actually. You have to have a Phantom wallet, obviously.
Price, though, right?
Do what?
You can't put limit orders in, right? It just gives you whatever the offering is, right?
There's actually Jupiter. Jupiter you can put limit orders in, I think. I don't know about on BONK, but on crypto. But yeah, see, that is what it is. You're just swapping. There's a little slippage. But the thing is, man, these things move so crazy. I don't even care about it. Yeah. It's like, and
you're hodling it.
Dude, I could swap my 2 billion into SOL, and that would probably pull back BONK a couple points, swap it right back in. You can just start stacking, right? Just get every time you reswap, getting more and more and more, because there's just such a what's the word I'm looking for? Fuck, man. I woke up late, just getting on my coffee.
If you look up look it up on Coin Market Cap.
That's where I'm at right now. Here we
Okay,
go.
so if you see that 1-day chart, I mean, look at all the little arbitrage up and down, boom, 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 back and forth, back and forth. You know, you could
Yeah.
you could play that if you wanted to, or you know, I mean, heck, when you look at the market cap of this right now, the market cap of it is 46 million. Dude, it was 24 million the other day. It was 12 million like the day before. So, and then
It's
when you
doubling every day.
DOGE and Shibu, I mean, these are billion-dollar freaking markets. So the growth of this thing is insane, even if it gets to 1 billion.
And dude, it's cryptocurrency. Meme tokens are, I mean, they, I'd hate to say they have like a proven track record, but Sheeb and fucking Doge, if you got in where BONK is right now, you're fucking millionaires. It's crazy. It's cryptocurrency, man. It's magical internet money. It's magical internet land. Nothing is as it seems.
How do you go to Jupiter?
You want to drop that link, Matt? I don't have it available.
Yeah. I got it.
Yeah, drop it. So let me check it out.
He's a chief DJ.
Chief DJ.
Matt does all the legwork.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's worth putting a couple $100, then I mean, why not?
Oh yeah, if you get something to just to gamble on or whatever, absolutely. You know.
Oh yeah, my original drop was worth what? Fucking not even $100. I can't even remember.
Yeah, Bilbo sold it all for 2.5 SOL.
12. I fumbled the bag in the beginning. I sold like 3 billion bonk for 12 SOL. And then I kind of looked at the chart a little bit, and then I looked at Twitter, looked at the fucking just the hype people were talking about it and what their mission was, and
already quadrupled.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna get this bag back. So it literally cost me. So I sold it originally for 12, bought back in for 26 SOL. Then when I sold my third the other day, I got my 26 SOL back. You know what I'm saying? So now I've got a little over 2 billion bonk, and supposedly they owe me like 800 million more because they had some issues with the airdrop. So there was some failed transactions and shit, but you were supposed to get 90 million bonk per NFT if you were in one of the projects, and Catalina Whales was one of them. And I've got 42 whales. I should have got like almost 4 billion bonk. Yeah, man, free airdrop. And they're trying to create, like, you know, the meme token for Solana. Because it's one thing Solana. And, I mean, look at these other blockchains that do have their little meme coins. I mean, Jesus. They're doing quite well. One of them, what's Doge's market cap? It's just stupid. 8 billion or something. Sheeb's 4 billion. If Bonk's at a $4 billion market cap, I'll be sitting on what?
Dogecoin, 9.5 billion.
$8 million.
Shibu is 4.5 billion. So, I mean, if this thing even gets to half of what they're worth,
I know. It's stupid. It's crypto, man. It's hilarious. I've just been having fun with it, watching it ride. Watching the ride. But what are we really here for? Are we really here for bonk? Or are we really here for some probabilities? Some year-end projections. Show the power of the alpha trading tools. Just probabilities. First, we can take a look at new weekly range. You can see Bitcoin. Wow. Bitcoin pumped, when opening up today, pumped right off the bottom of the daily range, went right up through the fresh weekly, came down, tested the bottom of the weekly, didn't close a 15-minute candle below it, then pumped up, ran the 4-hour probabilities, it looks like. Yep, now it's right back down on the top side of what? The 68.3 Laplace distribution range, kicked right off it. Look at Solana. Wow, man. Crazy move earlier. No doubt about it. I woke up and I was like, go, Sol, go. Shit pumped like what, 10, 12% or something? Yeah. I mean, hell, it was more than that at one time. It literally got a candle all the way up to $12. $12 from the bottom of the 68.3 Laplace on the daily, 980. So yeah, man, the thing moved what, almost 20%? Crazy. Let me let these dogs out. But it's crypto, right? We love it. Go on, wild ones. All right, got rid of the wolfhounds. Let's see here. So, right now, look at Solana, right? Here's the center of the new monthly. So after that big pump, Solana comes right back down. Where to? Center of the monthly range. Bammo. Let's see if it finds support here up around $11. Around $11. ETH had a nice pump this morning too. I mean, hello. Yeah, crypto's up. 2023, year of cryptocurrency, especially BONK. I'll be making a lot of jokes about BONK. I like free money. It's stupid. But you got to realize, like, biggest NFT project in the world that literally it's just a hype train. It just has first mover advantage, right? The Bored Apes. It was a free mint. It was a free mint. And it's like when you do these types of things, look, people in cryptocurrency, it's very cultish, right? Everybody's got to, but when you airdrop people projects like that, it creates a one hell of a community, man. It really does. And for Bored Apes to be the #1 NFT project, and how much are those things worth right now? A couple $100,000 a piece or something? You know where right off the bat, Matt? Something like that. I mean, at one time they were worth what, $1 million or something stupid?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's enough money.
Each fucking NFT.
The top ones are worth a couple $100,000. Most of them are worth like about $50,000 or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's always what somebody's willing. I mean, you should see some of these other NFTs that sell, and people are like, why did somebody pay that for that? Well, it's all in the eye of the beholder, man. It's all art. It's all... Yeah, man. Because when it gets down to it...
Some of it's wash trading. Some of it's, all kinds of crazy manipulative stuff. So,
yeah.
Like you said before, it's crypto. I mean... It's just different communities doing different things and building up these little pockets of market cap everywhere. This is the future. Craziness.
And this is, I mean, look at Solana, man. It comes down. Literally, the center of the new weekly was right at the bottom side of the 68.3 Laplace. You find a little support above the daily range and launch pad time. 1 15-minute candle. Gotta love cryptocurrency. I mean, obviously, there's some stuff in traditional markets, right? Crypto's like the biotech. 20% 15-minute candle. Gotta love it.
Yeah. wait till AI starts making actual proper trading strategies. Right now, all the ones I've seen are all pretty much garbage. They're all using the nonsense TA, whatever.
Right.
There's trading strategies, automated and stuff with all the AI stuff, the new AI stuff that's out, chat GPT and all that stuff. But wait till NVIDIA starts using developing its own AI to make mining of Bitcoin so fantastically better, and then build trading strategies that they keep in-house. And then they'll have hey, they'll move the market $1 trillion or whatever. They can make $1 billion a day. Something crazy.
Yeah.
Really want money thing. And they won't even sell video cards to people or graphic cards to people anymore. They just feel like, we're just going to keep that in-house.
Yeah, no kidding.
And they can easily take over the AI power, because right now what is powering all this stuff is video cards, graphic cards. Who makes the most of, who makes the best ones, or the ones that everybody wants on the market for this stuff? NVIDIA.
Right.
What happens when they start in-housing all that stuff, keeping it to themselves, then there's going to have to be some other competitors to make something to compete with NVIDIA that people can actually access.
Yeah.
If you don't see the writing on the wall with crypto, I mean, you got to go down this rabbit hole and learn about it, because once you do, you'll see the future. And the future is all of these digital things that have to do with money are going to be tokenized. So it's going to take over every market at some point here. It has to. There's no way it can't, because for a multitude of reasons.
Multitudes.
It's just the way everything's going to run. I mean, from settlement to greed to, I don't know, come up with whatever. I mean, there's a million reasons why, but this stuff is not going away. It's just not going away.
No. It's only getting wackier and wackier and more interesting. And
Well,
I love it.
Yeah,
And
it's
people that fear the future are sure to get devoured by it. People that embrace it have a much better probability of surviving it and thriving in it.
and the governments can't track people with cash. We all know that. But they gaslight everybody, and they're telling everybody crypto's bad. Blah blah blah. Drug dealers, fucking cartels use it. Blah 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 blah. It's like, yeah, they're using the U.S. dollar, you scammers. A lot
That's
of
why they
them.
want to do away with it as much as possible. The cash, they want to make all the cash digital as
Yeah.
much as possible.
And they're and they're trying to gaslight people, think that's not what they want. But how are they, dude? They want to control everybody's financial transactions, and cryptocurrency it's a distributed ledger. So they gaslight all the people that aren't in crypto, that don't understand crypto yet, because they don't want anybody new coming in until they scoop up all the bags, and they got all the bags to sell to the fucking masses. It's insanity. But those of us that are all here, we've all been in crypto for, my God, right now. Jesus. I mean, early 2016. I could have got in 2012. But I just, I just have Bitcoin. What's that? Because, my cousin was buying fucking drugs on Silk Road. And I was like, what? What are you doing? And I think I've told this story before. He literally, over a couple year period, he went through about 20 to 30,000 Bitcoin. Okay, because he was buying stuff on Silk Road and then going on fish tour and selling it. And ended up getting in trouble too. Right? Ended up getting in trouble. Get a little incarceration time. So he traded that for, if he would have just kept the Bitcoin, if he had 20 or 30,000 Bitcoin, wow.
He'd be in the top holders.
Yeah, dude, it's insanity, man. It's insanity. But nobody knew,
Yeah.
Nobody knew back then what was going to happen.
And that goes right back to this BONK thing. No one knows what the heck's going to happen with this. So
Yeah.
Everyone's going to take their profits. Let's just pretend the market, it goes crazy and it becomes a dollar a coin. Okay, those that hold win in that scenario. Everyone that takes their profits on the way up and takes the easy little money or whatever. I mean, you're whatever, great. You had fun. But people that hold on to this stuff, end up winning in the end.
Yeah.
Because it's just a new market. It's
if BONK goes
imagine the Dow or the S&P starting from zero, and you were there in the beginning. I mean, it's the same scenario.
Yep. If BONK goes to $1, I need everybody to send their address. I'm sending everybody $1 million in Bitcoin.
Doesn't just go up, right? No asset just goes up. It goes up and down and up and down. We see that all the time.
Exactly.
So take your profits early and often, and you want to hold some, sure, but you're sure you're going to acquire more of them if you trade them rather than if you just buy and hold and just sit on it.
Absolutely.
Unless you suck at trading, in which case, yeah, buying and holding or DCAing or whatever is your thing. Sure.
I'm just specifically talking about this stupid thing, BONK. You know what I mean?
No, I mean,
it's a brand new market.
Don't call BONK stupid. How dare you?
Yeah.
Bad mouth.
No one has any clue where it's going.
Bad mouth, my
at this
BONK.
point, you can try to trade it.
For sure. It's like any new crypto.
Yeah.
They come out. I mean, there's many that come out every day. So this one just gotten a lot of noise because it's been developed, as you said, supposedly by Sol. It doesn't matter who developed it.
It doesn't matter.
It's making a lot of noise.
Yep.
And so
I'll tell you what is smooth as fuck is that Orca. Wow. I'm gonna give him props. Here it is right here. This Orca, man.
So that's what you're using?
Yeah. That's what I'm using right now.
So that's different that's like Jupiter. It's the same thing.
Well, Jupiter has its own thing. Go back to Jupiter.
Hell, I don't even have Jupiter up.
Yeah, with the price chart.
That's not Jupiter. That's Bird's Eye.
Oh, that's Bird's Eye. Sorry. Oh, you don't have Jupiter.
Did you drop that link?
Yeah, click on the link in the...
I know. So I posted a picture. Which of these? I guess I don't have a wallet on my computer, so I don't know what to put on.
Yeah, no, you got to get like a Phantom wallet or some other type of Solana wallet.
Right,
Just
yeah,
get a
it's on
Phantom
there,
wallet.
that's fine.
Which
All the
it's
action happens your fan.
trade. Where's a chart on here on Jupiter?
There is no chart. Go to limit order.
Where'd I-
Yeah, I don't know if they have a chart.
Yeah,
on
there's a chart on limit order.
There you go. Yep. There you go.
Nice. So yeah, you can throw limit orders. This thing's pretty freaking cool, man. Really is. I'm gonna go back and bookmark this over here. So I'm gonna have a little Jupiter action. Yeah, I want to bookmark that tab. Why not? Shit. Yeah, so you can set up limit orders. Pretty cool. Pretty freaking cool.
You're creating right in and out of your wallet instead of having to go through an exchange.
Yeah. Yep. And people are like, oh well, you know, these dexes have been hacked, blah blah blah. Yeah, well, dude, you gotta disconnect your wallet, right? You go into these dexes, you're literally authorizing the dex to read your wallet. When you're done, get rid here. I'll show you. I don't know if you can see it if I pull up my wallet. Can you guys see the wallet?
Yeah.
All you do is what? Go boom. Where is that bad boy? Is it under security and privacy?
Trusted apps.
Trusted apps. You go back into your trusted apps. Now look at all this shit, right? Bad. What a bad example. You need to go in here, revoke, 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 revoke.
Where's that at? Trusted apps? Where do you get that?
Yeah, when you're on your wallet, you just go right up here to the top left. Boop, click on it. Trusted apps. Bam. And then revoke all of the trusted apps. That way your wallet is, nothing's going to happen.
Well, I'm going to have to download a wallet. I guess I don't have one, so.
And here's the biggest thing about, another thing that to gaslight people about. Crypto's full of fraud. Crypto's full of scams. You're going to lose all your money. Your wallet will get hacked. Dude, it's such bullshit, right? Because crypto is very safe. You are your own bank. People get socially engineered. People get scammed. They don't get hacked. Very rarely is there a hack. Crypto's pretty damn safe. But people just don't realize that they are their own bank. When you're your own bank, I don't let people into my DMs if I don't know them. I don't even let people begin to try to social engineer me. I don't click links. I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Did you hear about Mr. Beast?
What'd that dumbass do? I heard he lost some money. Bitcoin or something?
He had his Bitcoin wallet keys on his laptop. Like he wrote them down on a piece of paper, literally taped it to his laptop, right? So anyway, someone broke into his studio and stole all of his stuff, and they stole the laptop that the keys were written down on. And
what?
He's like, it was like I think it was like $100,000 or something that he had on there. So he's freaking out. He's thinking that this got to be gone. I mean, so he creates a new wallet, puts the keys in from the old wallet, brings it up. It's all there. So he just moves it in a couple minutes, or whatever, and all was well. But I mean, it's funny. I mean, but to write your keys down and keep them on your computer where everyone can see them, it's got to be the most boneheaded move that you can do.
People don't understand what it means to be your own bank.
Yeah.
Nope.
I mean, that's what happens. So someone gets somebody's keys, go in, steals all the stuff, and then they bitch and say, "Oh, I was hacked."
I was hacked.
You gave somebody your keys.
Yep. Exactly what happened. Pretty insane. Yeah, when you are your own... Boom! There is 2024. Look at this beautiful year. Solana. What are you going to see? A lot of chop. Big pump. Huh? $740 Solana. Well, that'd be real nice.
See that.
I'd be a whale millionaire real fast. Let's see here. Let's throw. Dun, 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 dun. And I do like the horizontal, the rays. Yasha talk me into it. Let's see here. Boop. Boop. Let's move this one over a little bit. Come on, baby. There you go. Let's look all professional. We're professional here. Got a little Solana projection. End of the year, 2024. Out there in YouTube land. Don't you wish you had cool tools like this? You could. Could come visit Alpha Trading. We're here for you. It's a beautiful year. Everybody's freaking out. I don't know about anybody else. I'm excited for 2023. Investments, trading, everything, man. But that's because I'm not afraid to hit the red button, baby. A lot of retail traders out there, they're afraid of that red button. I'll short them to zero. I don't care. What the hell? Let's see here. All right, so what do we got set up here? We got our projection boss one coming from first week of January 2023. Laplace distribution projected out to the end of 2024. Solana just goes sideways in 2024. Top side of the 68.3 Laplace is at $13.87. 95.4 Laplace is at $73.20. The 99.7 Laplace is $780 Solana. And we know that 99.7 Laplace. So we like Laplace distribution because it encapsulates the volatility that is inherently fucking just the driving force in cryptocurrency. It's amazing, man. I mean, there's a shit ton of volatility. Pretty crazy. The bottom side of the 68.3 Laplace, we got a $6.38 Solana, 95.4, $1.15. We got an 11 cent Solana down here. I wish I had a little back up the truck emoji I could put down there at 11 cents. Do I think we're going to see any of these? I mean, hey, man, we already got a wick down to what, $7 Solana? Yeah, there it is right there. Solana is a good blockchain. It's not going anywhere. It got caught up in FTX scandal. Unfortunately, if people out there, if you don't know, a lot of people don't know that, and they look and they're like, oh, man, Solana's dying. Oh, what's wrong with this crypto? Oh, shit. I'm telling you, man, watch out in 2023, right? In my opinion, Solana has the most upside. Really does, because of the beating it took with that scandal. And I'll tell you, from what I've been seeing, the only thing that it really did is even made the community stronger. Have you seen that, Matt? Yeah, man, it's pretty crazy. I mean, people in Solana, they're pretty hardcore on Solana. Well, then you had the biggest NFT project on Solana, who just like FTX, just had this meteoric rise, and he's got a Ponzi token. I don't know. Other people like him. I don't like the guy. I really don't. I don't like the way he started it. I don't like the way he was hiding his face for all that for a long time. And he's a hype machine. He knows how to hype stuff. From what I've seen, they're not building shit. They say they're building something, but everybody says they're building. Who's really building? We're gonna find out. I mean, I'm in a couple projects where I believe in the founders, and I'm pretty sure they're builders. We'll see, though. It's investment. Right? You never know what's going to really happen. Never really know what's going to happen. So that's the projection for Solana to 2024. I'd really like it to see at the top side. And if I were to take a peek over here, let's take a look. The problem is there's not a lot of history on Solana on the weekly. But hey, man, here's the weekly, right? Returns oscillator turned up. Look at the candle, positively correlated. Bull divergence on the weekly. All the fissures are turned up now. The DLP had like some weak bull. But look, the volatility was crashed. Look at this week. Boom. Man, it just popped up to about a 43%. The 981 barely contracted at all. I mean, it got down to about an 87. Now it's right back up at 93. Look at the bands. Just look at the Laplace bands. I mean, this thing is ready for a massive volatility expansion. I mean, I'm sure everybody that knows what they're looking at probably agrees. This volatility is going to expand. Having an outlier on the log return z-score. Wish I could look at a monthly chart. It's just there's not enough history. Not enough history. 5-day, I mean, there's bull div on every time frame. 5-day, 3-day, 2-day. I'm sure the daily had some too. Yeah, had a little crook in the neck right here. Boom, on that big wick down. But yeah, so that being said, I could literally see Solana at the end of the year. It's going to depend on crypto though, right? Because everything's going to follow Bitcoin. I mean, nothing's really going to separate itself. I mean, we like to think so. And sometimes things will have a nice pump while Bitcoin's not doing anything. We know how the alts are in. But then when Bitcoin dumps, everything, those alts dump twice as hard. We know how, we've seen it a million times. We know how it works. It's insanity. But that's why we love crypto, the volatility. I mean, I could see us getting back to an all-time high. If the financial markets start taking off again, crypto's going to fly. Don't think it won't. That baby is definitely going to fly. That's interesting. How do I get on traditional markets? Where's my crypto? There we go. Let's check out.
What's crazy is that Laplace, the top of that Laplace, it's only 3 times the high from Solana.
Oh yeah, could easily do that.
That's not even like crazy projection right there.
No, I'm looking for $1,000 Solana and 1,000 Sol floor for the Catalina whales.
Those red and green lines.
Do what?
What are those green red lines on your chart? What is that over there?
Is
that a new thing?
No, I just put all these rays up here.
Put them on there. He's just marking off where that.
I wasn't paying attention.
That's what I was about to ask. I don't think you were. I mean, I literally just went through it all. It's just prices. End of the year projection. It's right at 2024. And so I put like a ray at the 99.7, a ray at the 95.4.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, nah, you're fine. You are fine, my friend. And so, yeah, we got the bottom side of the 99.7 Laplace at 11 cents Solana. Top side's at $780. Wow. Wow. Pretty interesting. Which I want to do. Little bitty. Little Bitcoin. Look at you. Oh, I see some big numbers. Yes, I do. What the hell? Why did my screen go dark? What the hell's happening here? What the hell is happening here? Let's see. Let's get a little bit of a vertical here. Go to 2024. Boop, boop, boop. Ding. There's the end of 2024 for Bitcoin. Now, probabilities. Oh, do the downside first. It's still red. Boom. All right. Fun time. Bam. And bam. We'll go to the top side. No sound effects, huh? They're coming back. Boop. Jesus. Too much fun. Bam. All right. Bitcoin. Probability levels for the end of 2024. Top side of the 68.3 Laplace. Wow. $20,745 Bitcoin. 95.4 Laplace distribution range at the top side. $44,000, roughly $200 Bitcoin. 99.7 Laplace at the end of 2024. $127,800 Bitcoin. To the bottom side of the 68.3 Laplace. $14,261 Bitcoin. 95.4 Laplace, $6,834 Bitcoin, and the 99.7 Laplace distribution range, $2,347 Bitcoin. Like Solana at 11 cents, I'll need 2 Mayflower trucks to back up to fill the cargo hold, right? Definitely buying. So yeah, it's interesting. Top side of the Laplace distribution range at the end of the year. At least 99.7% range. Almost $128,000 Bitcoin. Bottom side, $2,350 Bitcoin. Massive range. How big of a range, you ask? Well, I don't know. We have these fancy little tools. We damn sure can check it out. How about a 5,382% range? It's a big range. Wow. What if that was the bid-ask P-Funk? Could you trade that?
Yeah, right.
Jesus. Ah! Crazy. Crazy, crazy. And so that real quick, let me... so we did the Bitcoin. Let's remove those 7 drawings. And real quick here, let me pop on this RMLR real quick. Top one, the 30. There we go. So look at Bitcoin. Wow, man. Since this FTX debacle, right? Boom. Right here. Bitcoin pretty much, I mean, this 1 week right here went up. First standard deviation move. Also was hitting the second deviation band. Came back down to the first deviation band. These are the deviation bands of the reverse mean of log returns. I've been waiting for this power mean to get retested. Right now it's a little over 20K. Wouldn't be a surprise at all. I want to see what this data set does when it gets to the 33 power mean. I really do. Look up here. I mean, a wick right to it. What happened? Rejected. Rejected, right? We've all seen this chart a lot and how this operates. What happened? And that was literally, not only did it pull back up to the 33 power mean, had a full mean reversion to the RMLR. And it rejected big time. Right here. Mean revert. Rejection. Mean revert. Rejection. Mean revert. And then that just happened to happen right during the FTX thing, right? Boom. But then we just go sideways. Start opening up weekly candles above the RMLR. The predictors to the downside right now, though. So we're going to have to see how this plays out. But I really do think Bitcoin's going to test this 20K level again first and see what happens there. I'm sure there'll be a lot of selling going on right at 20K. I'm sure there's powers that want to keep Bitcoin down here below 20K while they load their bags. I mean, you think about it. I mean, I've always said I think this next run is going to definitely be in the 6 figures. And it always shocks people, right? Just like before, everybody's like, oh, here we go, 6-figure Bitcoin. It got stifled at 70K. It doesn't have to be, it shocked people to the top. You know, it can not make as big of a move as everybody was predicting. That's exactly what happened, right? And I was doing those projections, right? And I even told everybody on streams. I remember this one joker. He's just like, oh, you were so wrong. I'm just like, you guys don't understand probabilities. You were just listening to me talking about the top side. You weren't listening to me when I was doing those projections. And literally, as I was saying, 100 whatever K Bitcoin, I think it was like 126K. I was given downside projections too. We always do, right? I'm not just going to give the top side of the distribution. When it comes to crypto, I'm really not a bull or a bear. I know how this shit operates. It's not a lot of our first rodeo. That's why it's great when new people come into crypto and bam, you have this big crash or something. People are freaking out. And there's so many good memes. First time, huh? You know, with the dude hanging himself. It's a riot. You got to have some thick skin to get in here and play for cryptocurrency. It's fun though, man. And it's where all the volatility is. And these big high-frequency trading firms, that's what people don't understand. They're not trading that crap. It's like, dude, they go where the volatility is. They're not stupid. These people are in this to make money, man. Right? They're going to follow the volatility. Wherever the volatility's at. Wherever the volatility's at in the traditional markets. Whatever sectors, right? If it's in crypto, they're going to be trading crypto. If it's in Forex, they're going to be trading Forex. Right? If it's in oil, right? If it's in fucking wheat futures, corn, soy, whatever, they're going to follow. They're going to follow the volatility. So if you don't think these big firms are trading cryptocurrency, you need a wake-up call because they are. They are big time, and they're using the distribution for sure. These big firms, they definitely using math. You can guarantee that. They're using probabilities. You don't have that much money on the line and not know all these probabilities, where to take profits, and they're down on those low time frames using it. That's why it's so precise, and that's why everybody else it's such a high percentage of people in crypto to just get wrecked. You might get lucky. You might get lucky every once in a while. Jump on a move, right? And it's extending. Finally, you take your damn profit. But most of the times, this volatility is going to take, people don't take profit, and you end up losing it all. And in fact, you probably just still have a stop loss. Not only did you lose all your profit, you're going to lose some money. Right? You got to take your profits. There's no doubt about it. Even in a free airdrop like BONK, where it's just boom. You know? I think my BONK's worth like $1,000 right now. It's freely airdropped. And it's still, like, what'd you say? It's like a $40 million market cap. And these other meme coins on these other chains, man, dude, they're like 4 billion, 9 billion. It's insane. It's insane.
We're at 50 million right now.
Yeah, 50 mil. Nice. Yeah, BONK at 59. BONK at 59. Look at BONK go. Uh-oh. Should I draw a pattern here?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Breaking out, retesting the top line of the ascending triangle. Oh, funky. Funky.
Ascending wedge.
Yes. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Could draw some lines. Looks like BONK likes patterns. But yeah, that's what, I mean, when you got, you know, low liquidity like this, I mean, hell, the market cap is what it is. I mean, you could swap your bag out and, you know, this thing dropped down. You swap your bag at 59, thing drops to like 56 because other people will too. And boom, you just buy back in. Get a couple points at a time, just building up your BONK. That's some super degen shit. But if you're in crypto, you're a degen anyway, so let's go. You are.
Yeah, I'm hoping they put that on TradingView. What I don't understand is how, like, these firms like that Bird's Eye or whatever, it's a TradingView chart, but yet you can't look it up.
Yeah, I think I'm sure they have something.
They're coded externally, not
Yeah.
actually on trading. They're on TradingView, but you can't use them on TradingView. And you also can't put other indicators on there. You can only use the standard indicators that they give you.
Yeah.
Anytime.
I know. I try to get a few coins, a few projects listed that would allow us to do.
There are some volatility indicators in here, though. Nothing we use, but
Yeah, nothing we use. You can't even get all the free stuff. Like you can't get AVQ, nothing.
Yeah.
But
there's volatility close to close.
You can put on an externally coded charts, basically.
Oh, nice. Volatility's only was 73%. That's close to close. Where's the open high, open close? No, volatility index. Zero trend. Let me see something. What else was on here? Bunch of crap. God, it hurts my eyeballs looking at this shit. Relative volatility index. 62. Know what I really want to do? I mean, when you got something like this, I mean, why not? Where are you at? It's definitely not the right math, but we'll do it.
Dude, you're not running a MACD? Dude, you're not a trader.
Dude, if you're not running the MACD, bro, I mean, what are you even doing, man? Dude, you gotta know. How do I get this off? There it is. Bye-bye.
So I gotta buy Sol to buy this.
Swap it? Yep.
Yeah, you gotta buy Sol and then swap it into BONK.
So I just downloaded Phantom.
Yep.
It's telling me buy Sol. I go through MoonPay.
Well, you can use a couple different services on there. Yes, you can do that.
God, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Or you can just go to Coinbase and buy Sol and send it to your wallet too.
I can do that
Yep.
and send it to my wallet. Oh, jeez.
There you go.
We're gonna
We can throw John's bands on. We can throw Johnny Boy's bands on.
get P Funk to be a DJ in here shortly.
Oh, yeah, dude.
That's right. It's becoming.
Okay. So I can send it from Coinbase
Yeah.
to my wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can send your Solana from your Coinbase wallet to your Phantom wallet or whatever wallet you want to
Yes,
hold
it's
your
a
ball.
Phantom wallet or whatever. And then from Phantom wallet,
Then you can connect to the DEX and swap it.
The Dex. The Dex is on fire. We don't give a shit. Let the sucker burn. Good Lord. Okay. So anyway, that was Bitcoin. Yeah, I keep getting sidetracked. I got bonk on the brain, man. Got bonk on the brain. Oh yeah, little Cardanos, little Hoskinsons. What are we doing? Jeez, nice chart, Charles. Let's see here. Jiminy Christmas. Woo! Future projection. The reverse mean log returns. Here's Cardano. Oh, Cardano. Who's a Cardano fan? I am. I like Cardano. They're building the beast too, man. Everybody fades them so hard. It's like, yeah, I don't know if I'd be fading them peoples. There's a lot of smart people working on that project.
Cardano is the opposite of BONK.
Do what?
It's the opposite of BONK.
Bonk.
Slow and steady wins the race with Cardano.
Yeah. Yeah, if you've just been building a Cardano bag since day one and just boom, boom, you're... First off, you got a shitload of Cardano. But yeah, it's going to be it is a great blockchain. But they are taking their sweet time. That's why all these other ones have problems. I mean, they're just tackling one issue at a time. I was listening to Charles talk one time. It was very interesting. Let's see here. So, Cardano. Top side of the 68.3 Laplace at the end of 2024. 29-cent Cardano. 95.4 Laplace to the top side. 78-cent Cardano. Top side, 99.7 Laplace. $3 Cardano. Yay. Bottom side of the 68.3 Laplace. Let's see. End of 2024. Probabilities. We're talking about a 18-cent Cardano. 95.4 Laplace. 7-cent Cardano. And the 99.7 is a penny. Almost 2 cents. 172. Not bad. Wow. Another.
The all-time high. That projection up there is right around the all-time high.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. What was the all-time high? Hell, it was right there, wasn't it? Yeah, dead on it. Shit. Nice. Nice. Go Cardano. Yeah, that's what those guys at Tasty Works, man. They're picking up Solana, they're picking up Cardano. They didn't even mention Ethereum. Didn't even mention it. And Polkadot. Those are the three cryptos. At least Tom was buying. Has been buying. He's building himself up a fat little stack. Tom, dude, when they start talking about crypto, he just starts smiling from ear to ear. You ever notice that? He likes crypto. Yes, he does. Well, I mean, people aren't stupid. Just like Matt said earlier, it is the future. Whatever your financial advisor or whatever your bankers are telling you, dude. Don't listen to a word they're saying. Don't listen to a word they're saying. Let me see here. I know everybody wants to have their little. They don't want to take their finances into their own hands.
Alone, just for one use case, settlement.
Yeah.
The world will get away from a 30, 60, 90-day settlement on the back end of all of these markets.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll go to instant settlement. That alone, one use case.
Right.
Did you guys see that thing I posted yesterday about the overnight repository? Did you see that chart I posted yesterday in the room? That chart. Yeah. Hang on, let me recopy it and I'll put it up here. This thing is insane, but since January of 20, let me go up and find this. They're having to borrow money from the Federal Reserve like every single day to keep the valuations of the banks at bay because everything is priced to like perfection. I'm not 100% sure I'm saying this right, but let me repost this thing. This thing is insane. And you can get it on, you can find a copy image. You can find this on TradingView. It's like here we go. I'm posting it. I'll post it in here in this chat one. Control V. So that's the overnight repository rate that banks, I think, charge each other, the Federal Reserve charge, but it's never done what it's done before. Look at it. It's like $2 trillion every single night.
What the
But
shit,
it's a
man?
major problem from what I hear for the banks and for the Fed. And if they don't do it every single night, because there's so many loans on houses that are so like overinflated that they're having to do this every day. But look at that chart. The chart's insane.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Don't kill my crypto dreams.
Yeah. Well, no, this might actually be
Good.
beneficial to dreams, dude. You know what I mean?
This could send BONK to the moon.
Crash. Everything's going to crash.
Yeah.
That's actually the future BONK chart. You know, disguising it as a repository.
You know, the future bomb chart.
It's gonna have a 2.4 trillion market cap, and BONK's gonna be at $1.
Oh my God!
Take over the world.
Now we're reaching.
We don't know what happened, but BONK took over the world. Can you imagine the memes?
Pretty much, but that name with BONK is as bad as DOGE. So what the fuck?
Yeah,
It's actually worse than DOGE.
Well, it's BONK because all the memes are like the Inu fucking bashing Doge on the head with a club. Have you seen it? You're about to.
No, I didn't.
No, it's okay. That's what we're here for.
I saw Matt posting it. I think he posted it yesterday.
That's what we're here for.
I do learn a lot here. I will say that. The question is remembering it.
Yeah. Right.
That's the problem. Oh, there you go. Great.
So we got a little Ethereum here. Who likes Ethereum? All you gas scammers out there, I'm gonna give you a little love today. We're gonna do some end of 2023 probabilities for Ethereum. In the top side of the 68.3 Laplace at the end of 2024 is a $1,795 Ethereum. The 95.4 Laplace is a $6,536 Ethereum. The top side of the 99.7 Laplace distribution range is almost a $40,000 Ethereum, 39,888. Bottom side of the 68.3 Laplace is a $965 Ethereum. The 95.4 Laplace is a $272 Ethereum. And the 99.7 Laplace is at a $43 Ethereum. That'd bring some tears, wouldn't it, for them Ethereum holders? But we'll see. We'll see, right? We'll see what happens with ETH. It's not going anywhere, obviously. I mean, it's got a massive community, a lot of people working on it. And if there's so many people working on it, it's such a great project, why is there such a gas scam with it? That's all I want to know. Yeah, I don't like sick dogs. That sucks. I had one. It's not fun. Yeah, man, what the hell is going on? What the hell? And that's the thing, man. It's environmental toxins. It's just like cancer. Everybody's like, cancer's always been around. No, it hasn't. Not like it is today.
People are living longer. Animals are living long. She's 17 years old. I mean, most dogs would not live that long naturally without care and stuff, you know.
Yeah, but just the toxins in the food, the water, the air. Everybody's getting sick, man.
It is, but especially when you live so long, then all that stuff has a longer chance and a higher probability of affecting you.
Yeah,
so
that's why I cleanse.
The more you stack that up over time, the more toxins, like you said, and all that stuff that you have over time, then the higher the probability of that being a cause of sickness and death in the end, as opposed to something else that might have gotten you along the way before.
Best practice I ever got onto is like twice a year I do cleanses. I do a colon cleanse. I do liver gallbladder cleanse. I do a bladder kidney cleanse twice a year. Cleans out all those organs. Yeah, man. Very powerful.
Good to clean the organ. Definitely good to clean the pipes.
And you know what one thing is, man? When you do the liver cleanse, it's wow. That's why when I juice, people are like, why you put apples in your juice? Well, look. Apple juice itself, literally, especially if you drink or eat a lot of oil, right? Like good olive oil or whatever, it literally God, what is it in the apple seed? Because I juice the seed and all. It's what is it? Fuck.
There's cyanide in apple seed.
Yeah. That So between that and the oil, man, it literally goes in and starts eating away at any stone. And then if you do have a high oil diet, you'll never get an overabundance of stones in your liver or your gallbladder, because they'll be continuously, if they are being created, you will excrete them out, right, through your fecal matter. Yeah, juicing the seed. Yeah, back to cancer. Bullshit. It's BS, man. But that's why I try to just try to cleanse myself. Because none of us can eat the really, you know, I mean, we're all taking in toxins. It's in everything. So I kind of like being off the grid, man. I don't like the public water system or anything. I mean, there's so much crap in it. And they say, oh, no, it's great. I'm like, yeah, it smells like pool water, man. I don't know how people drink it. It's fucking incredible. Full of heavy metal. Full of heavy metal. And that's another thing I put in my juice. Cilantro. Cilantro is a heavy metal detoxer. You juice that every day, man. Helps get rid of the heavy metals that you're taking in from the air, food, and water.
Yeah, they say the fluoride in the water was invented by Nazis to keep the Jews calm.
Oh, dude.
You ever heard that? Dude,
the first thing when there's going to be, especially when the ground forces are going to move in any type of war, the special forces go in and they spike the water supply with fluoride, because it literally it pacifies everybody.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Fluoridation. Yo, man, fluoridation of water first happened in 1945 in the city of Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Oh, then there you go. Then that wasn't true. For that,
Yeah, that's why BONK is the way he is.
Well, that's what they say. I'm sure fluoride was long.
There you go. Yeah.
From what I understand, it was long before then they had it, but it was more secretive.
Yeah.
Because do people even know what fluoride is?
Yeah. I've heard that, and I've seen that on TV documentaries about how the Nazis were doing that in the Jewish ghettos.
It's literally the runoff from the aluminum industry. That's when fluoride popped on the scene as soon as aluminum did, because it's like when you're making or when you're creating the aluminum or whatever. That's like they were like, what are we gonna do with this? I mean, who the hell ever named it fluoride or whatever? So, fuck, it's great. Let's just start putting it in the water. And then they were like, oh man, we're using this like in wartime and stuff. I bet we could just do this and control our own populations. But everybody's like, oh, put on the tinfoil hat. And at that point, I'm just like, okay, yeah, you've been drinking the fluoride. It's okay. I like my well water, man.
There's definitely, I mean, the myth that the Nazis used it is fully debunked, but, you know, whatever. Take it for what you want.
That's fine. I'm be honest. I don't mean any disrespect.
No, I'm just saying, like, according to all, you can disagree or agree all you want. I mean, you know, whatever. I'm just saying the evidence is that no, it was absolutely not. It was first used in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Oh.
After World War II. Now you can say, well, isn't it interesting? It happened in 1945, which is the same year World War II ended, and all that stuff. But there's no scientific evidence that would point to it. But you know, doesn't mean that you know it's impossible. All things are possible.
It's not.
Evidence is not there. Yeah.
And where are we getting this information from? That people are actually trying to control the populations? I don't believe fucking word. I don't know.
Scholarly journals, scholarly academic papers, reviews by people from different sides of the opinion. There's
exactly.
There's no evidence that it was used by the Nazis for any purpose like that. It was first used. It was one of the main proponents of the notion of the conspiracy theory that was the Nazis was actually Jesse Ventura, okay, who's a wrestler who became governor for some time. And, take that for what it's worth. He's deep into conspiracy theories and stuff. So for what it's worth, maybe he's right, maybe he's not, but the body of scholarly evidence does not.
A little known misconception.
There's a lot of misconceptions in the world. We'll agree on that.
Man. You're hilarious. Yeah. You know so much, Yasha.
Well, and schooling in general is just programming. I mean, fuck. Yeah. We can be taught something our whole life and believe it to be true.
Well, that's one thing I was taught.
When it's just not true.
It's been debunked. Or bonked, or whatever the fucking thing were.
Yeah, it's been debunked, exactly. Debunked.
Debunked.
Yeah.
Here we go. And now you know.
Here's our other favorite meme coin. Doge, look out. Sheep's coming for your ass. Or I mean, BONK is coming for Doge. Where the hell? Man. Let me turn off my MLR here.
People got to change their meme coins once in a while.
Yeah. It's 23. It's the get rid of the old and then with the new, right?
That's right. That's right, man.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Get a vertical line. Boop. Oh boy. What the hell? Nope. Damn it. Keep forgetting what side I ended on. Well, this Ray's giving me some trouble. Ray. Just the name.
1 week from today, I'm leaving for Florida. Thank God.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Going to sit with the Terminator.
Yeah, no, but where is it?
Clearwater.
Clearwater? Oh, cool.
Yeah. See if the guy's full of shit or not, man.
Yeah.
Well, I'll know in a few hours.
Right.
Might be 15 minutes.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Can't wait to see this thing he's using. Whatever. If he makes money, then good. I hope he does.
Yep.
I really do. So.
Here's old Dogecoin.
I got 2 round trip tickets for $162.
Jesus.
I know.
Why the hell why the fuck it cost me so much while I went to Miami?
I don't know. Well, Spirit's based out of Detroit, so, you know, and they just got bought by JetBlue, so that's probably going to go away.
He went with Spirit. I mean, he's basically going to be sitting on the wing.
Fuck yeah, man. Greyhound of the sky, dude. 1 toilet in the back. You got to pay to sneeze. Fuck. Dude, back in the day, I told you that story about People Express, right?
Got to pay to sneeze. That's rough.
Dude, back in the 80s, man, did I tell you guys that story? The first discount airline, People's Express?
Oh.
You would go to the airport, check this out. So this is like the mid 80s, right? So I graduated high school 86 and going out to college in New York, and they're based out of Newark, People's Express. So you go to the airport, you make call up and make a reservation, you go to the airport, you get on the fucking, you get your ticket. Now you haven't paid anything yet. You get on the plane takes off, the cart comes down the aisle and takes payment while you're in the air.
Oh my word.
Wait, so this is where it gets even funnier. So, you make payment with cash or credit card. They had no knuckle buster on a plane. You would land in Newark, no big deal. So I go there with my girlfriend one Friday night. I'm going out to look at apartments out in New York, and I get to the airport, and they're looking for volunteers to get bumped. I got a free ticket. I'm like, this is fucking amazing. I even paid for the first ticket. I got a free ticket. So my girlfriend and I, for the next 2 weeks, we booked a flight every single night and went there. Between the two of us, we ended up with 13 tickets and hadn't paid for one. We kept getting bumped every single day, man. It was crazy. You wonder why this airline went out of business.
Dude, when I was leaving Miami, they were offering just stupid shit. I forget. It was ridiculous. Like $1,000 cash.
Yeah. We got bumped in Atlanta a couple of times. This is, in the 90s. We were in Atlanta pre 9/11, and we were going from Detroit to Atlanta back to Florida. And we got bumped. And when we got bumped, some dude walked right up to me, my wife and I, and he's like, "I give you $500 each for both those vouchers right now." I'm like, "Cool, here you go." Gave them to him. So we go to the next flight. We got bumped again. The guy walked right up to us again. So we made $2,000.
Yeah.
Flights, man. This is insane. He had a lot of cash on him. Oh my God, man, it was crazy. He was buying everybody's vouchers. I can only imagine what he was selling for. Those are good. Those are unlimited good anytime back in those days. Sorry, I'm not really a scam artist. I promise.
That was called being an opportunist.
Well, yeah, that was definitely an opportunist, man. It was amazing. Yeah, People's Express, and then they got bought by Continental, who's now United.
Yeah, that airline business—that's a rough business, man.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, it's crazy. You probably remember Allegheny, right? You remember Allegheny Airlines?
Yes.
Yeah, that's funny. I collect old airline memorabilia, man. I got some cool shit from Allegheny, North Central, Allegheny, all these crazy shit.
Right.
All right. right, back to the trading that we aren't doing today here, unless anybody is. I'm not.
I'm bonking, man. I'm trading bonk.
Burn a wall.
You guys are just riding the wave, man. You're making money just standing here doing nada. Perfect.
We're getting ready to fucking pump and dump bonk. That's what me and MJ are about to do.
Pump and dump.
We're gonna pump and dump bonk. But got a little Dogecoin up here. Woof, woof. We got the top side of the 68.3 Laplace distribution range at the end of 2023 at almost a 9 cent Doge, right? 0.088. The 95.4 Laplace, 37 cent Doge. 99.7 Laplace, $2.90 Dogecoin. Right? Wow. So if you're holding a big bag of that, boy, that's really nice. You get a $2.90 Doge and you got a couple billion of them bad boys. Huh? It's a no-brainer. Just made it to the club. How'd you get here? Dogecoin. Gotta always be just going, what? Yeah. How'd you make your billions? Bonk, man. Didn't you know? Bottom side of the 68.3 Laplace at the end of 2023 for old Dogecoin. About 4.5 cents. 95.4 Laplace, just a tick over a penny. And then you go down to the 99.7 Laplace, you're not even a penny. Aw. Getting close, though. Need about a 100 XO to get there. So yeah, that's Dogecoin for the end of 2023. For all you Doge lovers out there, be prepared though. I would probably be selling my Doge bags and buying bonk. That's probably what I'd be doing. Not financial advice, but if I had a big bag of Doge that I've been holding from like when it was fucking about $100 million market cap, I'd probably take my profit and slam it all into bonk. It's a no-brainer. Bonk's the new Doge.
I'm looking at this on Twitter. Bonk.
Oh yeah. Bonk. Bonk.
Got more bonk. Let's do it again.
Some of it's so funny. Like that.
Yeah, dude, it's
how many
right.
bonk are out there? Does anybody know?
Yeah, there's almost 1 trillion. But they're burning. It's crazy. They're burning so much bonk.
What does that mean?
You just burn tokens to reduce the supply.
Oh.
The Fed burns dollars, or
Yeah.
deletes them from the record. Why? Because they first of all, they back in the olden days, when the paper was of lower quality, or just every once in a while had to be recycled, they would literally collect the old dollar bills, right, and refresh them, and they would burn the old ones. That's where that expression comes from. And sometimes they wouldn't replenish all of them, and they would do that literally to control the supply. But now they just have the printer set to on. But now, although in recent months, over the past year, we've seen the increase in interest rates and everything else. Obviously, they have been doing, as opposed to quantitative, they've been doing quantitative tightening, right? The opposite of quantitative easing, and that's the obvious result. When you do too much QE, you have to do some QT afterwards. So, but that's literally what burning is about. And the same thing, they do that in a lot of cryptos, right? A lot of cryptos burn some amount of their coin. A lot of it, you could argue, is, well, if you have to burn your coins in order to maintain its stability, then in a way it's poorly thought out and poorly managed, and it's kind of like you're building it based off of the idea of a fiat type of model where you can just print as much as you want and it has little to no real value, and you're just burning it in order to maintain a healthy supply rate. But it depends which economist you will talk to. They will tell you that's a good thing or that's a bad thing. So it's a matter of opinion and conjecture, I guess. But it is what it is, as they say. It is just an act of taking some of the supply from the circulation in order to not have unhealthy ratios or whatever.
I'm burning. Fucking people crying.
You could burn gold and get rid of it. Would gold be worth more or not?
Well, you can't
burn.
Matter stays matter. You can change gold's molecular structure, and to destroy it, and it would be something else.
It's a good analogy that if you could get rid of the gold, right,
Yeah.
burn it, then
Yeah.
be less of it, therefore
Yeah.
likely
In theory, should
goes up.
yeah, in theory, it should have more value. I mean, that's when they did that for EOS or XLM. I think it was XLM. They burned like some huge supply of one of those coins. I think it was the XLM. They burned off, millions of dollars worth of XLM. Why did they do that? They did that in order to increase the value to the shareholders. But it didn't work. I mean, everybody knew it wouldn't work. It worked for like, about 20 minutes. So if you were one of the people that sold the top there, great, it worked for you, and you got about a 20 or 50% gain. And then everybody else that just held their bags hurt even worse afterwards, because now they have less supply of a coin that's worth even less than it was before they burned it. So it doesn't always work. It doesn't always do what the predictions say it will. But it's just, it's an effort at maintaining supply in a healthy way. And in some coins, they do it, I guess, in some way that, at a rate that seems more reasonable than others. So it's okay, and it doesn't usually have a big impact. Especially if it's a known thing you're doing every once in a while. It's like a scheduled thing. But then it's like, well, if you have a scheduled thing where you're burning X amount of coins every month or quarter or a year,
really?
Why didn't you just design your coin not to need that?
Oh my god.
But whatever. That's how people is.
What the fuck? Now my other dog's coughing. You literally have to be shitting me. Oh my god. You alright? What the fuck? Wow. She's looking at me like, no, I'm really not. Oh boy, here I go again.
How old is she?
I mean, she was Max's brother. I mean, she's 13 in June.
Oh, wow.
And they're big breeds.
Yeah, like big breeds,
It's like, I don't know if you just heard, that was her coughing. Dogs aren't supposed to cough.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Unless they swallow food wrong and they temporarily just cough to get it out or something.
Which, you know what? She was licking her paws and fur. Maybe she just got some fur.
Like a hairball.
A hairball. Please. I can't go through this again. Losing my shit. Oh, boy. Yeah, it was just hard because, when you got, such a close friend and you're like, when it's cancer, it's just so, it just fucking, it's not like, oh, old age. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it's time. It's like with Max. I mean, he was so active, fucking 12 years old. I mean, just running hard. And then he debilitated over a year. It was fucking sad. Sad, sad, sad. That's what cancer does, man.
Yeah.
That's what cancer does.
By the way, sure you're not. That's Radium is the platform where there was that serum hack some time ago, right? Like somebody had absconded with some millions of dollars worth of serum on the Radium platform. That was a few weeks ago, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, it was.
I do not know. That's another reason to revoke access to any of these swaps immediately.
Yeah, it was a couple $1,000,000. It was mid-December. Solana protocol Radium was hacked for $2 million on a Solana-based DEX. The blockchain wasn't broken.
Right,
it was a typical hack, basically.
What the fuck? You kidding me right now? Hilarious. I mean, this is just like back in the day where I'm so ate up. I just got crypto everywhere. Remember that one time I found I found like a half a Bitcoin, fucking. It's like, dude, keep track of your crypto. It was just on a ledger address I wasn't paying attention to. But now I just noticed I had 10 SOL in my bidding wallet on Magic Eden. I don't know how long it's been in there. Oh, fuck. Gotta love crypto. Let's see. What else can we look at crypto-wise? We could do dot. Where's Don?
Adam. Oh.
Do a little dot here. Little dot. Wish there was more. It's okay, though. We can definitely get the projection in. Let's see. Donnie will appreciate this. Hey, I think it's going to be a good project, too. Old polka dot.
I mean, if you like skiing downhill, it looks great.
Well, yeah, looks like every other fucking crypto chart. And
exactly. In the past year or two, it looks pretty much the same thing since early 2021.
Yeah. Looks like a pretty good buying opportunity.
Oh, there sure was. It had been. And you could even say that, like DOT right now is.
Yeah. I don't think you can go wrong right now buying any of these cryptos. I mean, I really believe we're near bottom. Yeah. We'll see. Even if you're not, hey, man. Fucking.
We may even have been past it.
I'll buy more if it goes down.
Well, we haven't gone below where we were earlier last month, right after month or two ago.
I don't think so. Yeah, right. Ooh, that'd be nice. 57, huh?
What did we hit, like 15.4 on Bitcoin or something like that about a month and a half ago? 15.4, 15.5, what was that? Yeah, 15.4 and change.
Yep.
So that was back in like, what, mid-November, late November? Like a few weeks after the whole FTX thing collapsed.
Right.
That might be the bottom. Who knows?
Seems like it.
Yeah, like there's so much talk about it. It's gonna go down. It's gonna go down. Everyone's ready for it to go down. Like when everyone is saying one thing is going to happen, very often it's not the thing that happens. You know. So just yeah, that's why trading news is a joke and trading charts is what makes sense. Trading math-based stuff just makes sense. It's hard to go wrong when you tune out the noise for your actual trading and just focus on the probabilities and statistics. Like, without being greedy, right? You can just look at these charts like you have right there on the Laplace bands and just see how it moves along within those Laplace bands very neatly. Okay, so you take your profits when it goes down to the next standard deviation, get into the next move. Down again, you take your take profits again. Wait for the next move. It goes down again, et cetera, et cetera. Like, you don't have to be greedy with this stuff. Just, nothing is going to go from 0 to 1 billion instantly, right? It just doesn't happen. Although jokingly, when what's his face, one of these moon characters on Twitter or YouTube or something, like he said early in 2021, he's like, if Bitcoin doesn't hit, this was after it was already falling, he's like, if Bitcoin doesn't hit 100 grand by the end of 2021, I'm deleting my Twitter or something like that.
Yeah, and he's still.
And then of course he backed out of it. Because it was, like somebody had made a graphic of like Bitcoin spiking to $120-something thousand on Binance for like, a brief moment on the 31st of December. He used it as a joke excuse for why he's not deleting his Twitter apparently. But like, if anybody really wanted to do that kind of thing, like you could just buy a Satoshi for $1. What would that do? It would make Bitcoin be worth $1 million. Just go ahead, buy yourself a Satoshi, like sell a Satoshi for $1 and buy it for $1. Right? Go on an exchange, have 2 accounts, sell a Satoshi for $1, or sell, doesn't matter. Sell 0.01 Bitcoin if you don't want to sell less than that. Sell 0.01 Bitcoin, set a ridiculous limit order of $1 million or, of whatever it is, $100 million for for that 0.01 or something like that. And then just go with another account and buy that 0.01. It's very doable. Somebody can easily do that. It's just, but most exchanges will discount those kind of outliers. Right? They'll say, well, they don't. That's not real. Well, it's no more or less real than somebody operating within the norms of the standard deviation of the actual price. And what is that? What does that tell you? That tells you that the exchanges will not pay attention to the noise beyond the 99.9999 percentile of probabilities on Laplace distribution or normal distribution. Whether they say it or not, that's what they're doing, right? They will not let you trade beyond certain distribution ranges. They'll ignore your trade, right? Whether that seems right or not. Like, why shouldn't I be able to sell a Satoshi to it for $1 if someone wants to pay $1 for a Satoshi? There's no reason. But if I did that, the market would say no. the exchanges would just ignore my trade, and they wouldn't include it in their records, even though it's officially on the record books. Like, it would be on the blockchain. You can't delete it from the blockchain unless the core devs all agree to go out and, revamp the history of the entire Bitcoin blockchain from that point forward, which they're not likely to do for one trade that cost $1 ultimately, right? So, but yeah, that again confirms why you should ignore the noise and focus on the probabilities, because even the exchanges will not recognize things that are beyond mathematical probabilities. They just won't. So, yeah.
Speaking of mathematical probabilities, here's Polkadot's top side of the 68.3 Laplace at the end of 2023. $5.61 Polkadot. 95.4 Laplace distribution range to the top side at the end of 2023. $14.73. And the 99.7 Laplace, $57.48, just like Cardano, right at its all-time highs, which I guarantee you, pull this distribution back, which you can't. There's not enough history. We're at the bottom side of the 99.7 Laplace right now. Damn near close. So, kind of makes sense. I know we're close to it down there anyway. That's why all these cryptos, once again, pulled back. A lot of them, up around that 90% mark. Pretty nuts. What's Bitcoin, 80? Something like that? 76, 77 at the low. So there's definitely room to move. But the bottom side, Laplace distribution for Polkadot, 68.3, $3.52 Polkadot. 95.4 Laplace, $1.34 Polkadot. 99.7 Laplace, 34-cent Polkadot. I'd probably back to truck up there. I remember Polkadot trading down there too, man. That's juicy. That was juicy. Let me see here.
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't been much lower than it is right now. It's had some history, in the first weeks.
Yeah.
But it hasn't spent too much time there compared to the history it's already had, right? Most of the time it's been significantly above where it is now. And just coming back down.
Let's see here. Let's check out, and you can see right here on the daily. All right, what else happened? I mean, we shot that daily wick, went right through the 99.7 Laplace to the top side. Like, well, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Let's go over on the VRE. Let's check it out. See this white cross line right here? That is the 99.7 Laplace on the daily candle. There is the fourth standard deviation. So actually got a massive 15-minute wick. We already looked, 20% move in 15 minutes. And I bet if I were to go down onto a 5-minute, that might even be a 5-minute candle, man. Never even know. But immediately you get outside the fourth standard deviation. We're talking, this is up here at like 99, I think it's a 998 something. 998, I can't remember exactly, but immediately, right, you pull right back down inside. Then you had the center of the monthly here. But it almost, look where the wick went to on that pullback candle. Where'd it go to? Right to the top side of the second standard deviation. Then pulled up, closed above the center of the monthly. Pumped off the center of the monthly, right to the 3SD, right back down to the center of the monthly again. Where it's found a little bit of support for now. And I can use support in these terms because it's a distribution level. All right, the algos are looking at these things. Could be support. We'll see. So far it is. So far it is. And we're above the weekly, daily. The top side of the monthly, $11.47 Solana. Bitcoin's looking like it's having a good time above its top side of its 68.3 Laplace on the daily, above the weekly range and the daily range. Very interesting. Yeah, look at Cardano. Cardano made a run right to the 1SD. Boop! Got a couple wicks above it, not having it. All right, didn't close a 15-minute candle above the 1SD. Where'd it pull back to? Top side of the weekly. That's why we love these charts. Same with Doge here. Doge had some candles out here to the edge. All right, this is the top side of the daily volatility range. Up here at about almost 7.5 cents on Doge. All right, went all the way right up to it. But here's the 1SD. Pulled back immediately right down to the first standard deviation. Now it's just been beating its head up against the 1SD. Boom, 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 boom. Right now it's in between the first standard deviation on the daily candle and the top side of the weekly volatility range, which is above the daily. Daily tested. Right? Every one of these cryptos have had pretty much kind of the same move. Solana, a little bit better, right? Solana at one point was 20%, a little over. Sweet. Yeah, we degens. We are degens.
Yes.
Yep, for sure. For freaking sure. It's good stuff.
I mean, you know, one of the nice things about crypto markets, frankly, is on days like today when traditional markets are closed, you still want to trade, there is that opportunity. So,
Massive opportunity, yes.
Yeah.
Always.
I mean, 20% move on Solana and a 15-minute candle, dude, that's nice. Never mind BONK, which is, 12x or something since it opened. Well, since the original dump, obviously, from the original pump and dump.
No, we're bonking.
Whoever got the original pump and sold it in that, sold in that first 15-minute candle, whoopee, in the first few hours, you've already done very
That's
well.
where we're heading back, in my opinion. Here it is, right here.
There's no, it
Boom.
sure could, right? But like in the meantime, whoever did dump during that initial early candle, good for them. But anyone else who's held it from 0 or whatever, from 0.0001, 1 Satoshi or something, or whatever it is. I mean, look at what it's at now, 25 or something like that. It's a significant return on investment already. Like, be not greedy.
Well, there's not a return on an investment when it was a free fucking airdrop, though.
But you're right. But there is in a sense. And once you capitalize, like the same thing. Like I got Hex when it was free, and I still hold some, and I held it all the way to the highs, and sold a good chunk of it at the highs.
Right.
And I traded up and down because it's fun. It's ridiculous. I mean, I don't like that it's on ETH, so I traded less and less. But there's like infinite returns when it goes from 0 to anything. But the actual gains you make, the profit in your pocket from whatever you hold, it can be measured in that sense.
Right.
If you have a significant amount and it's gone up 25x or something, it's fun to be a trader. What can I say?
Well,
okay. Trade, right? That's why we trade.
This is what we do.
This is what we do. Like, if you just want to hold, great, wonderful, congratulations, you can hold. And
look at these little bubble gooses.
Then if it doesn't go to the moon, maybe you should have learned how to sell something.
Going degen central over here. All right, let's get off to JPEGs. Where are we now? What time is it? Yeah, 10:30. Let's wrap this baby up. Tomorrow, traditional markets will be opening. I'm very excited. I'm in several trades for the January 20th expiration and options, and several trades in the February expiration. So I'll be interested to see what happens here with these traditional markets. I want to see where these new weekly ranges are, new monthly ranges, do some projections. I know we are in the background working on upgrading these projection bosses so they will tackle non-continuous markets. It can be done, but from what I understand, it's kind of a code nightmare. Going to take a little time. Glad we have the people that we have. Yeah. And when it's ready, I'll do some spell checks and stuff, make sure the titles are correct and everything. I'll do my part.
Meanwhile, we have PB1 and PB2, so you can do
PB1.
Projections.
I would love to get the PB1 upgraded so it'll do non-continuous markets. That's what I want. We'll see. See if they can make it happen. They both said it could be done, so we'll see. Let's do it. I know there's a bunch of stuff in the pipeline for 2023, which is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. What are we doing here? Let me see something here.
Type is linear. It is. We've released over 3 dozen indicators since March of 2021 when we started this group. That is a staggering amount of high-end indicators to release for such a small group, to be honest. So, and there's many, many more that have been worked on and developed and stuff. But at least over 3 dozen to our subscribers, which is kind of crazy.
Right. So yeah, we will be back in tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. half hour before the traditional market opening. First opening for 2023. It's gonna be a good year. Well, why do you say that? The markets are so bearish. Because I have a red button too. It's okay.
Exactly. Volatility goes both ways.
I'm not afraid to hit red. Red. Short sell these fuckers.
You can always change your color on your trading exchange if you want, right?
Just,
a lot of them will allow you to change your colors. So
just
flip Chinese color where red is up or green is down.
Flip the chart. Pretend like you're bullish.
Oh, exactly. Invert your chart.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys.
If you only like those.
Yep.
All right, man.
Yep. We'll be back tomorrow morning, YouTube land. Now, the link to our Discord's in the description of all of our videos. Come in, request the free Volatility Starter Pack. Get you on your path to volatility trading. Come check out the Discord. Get all these live streams. They're live in the Discord, right? Although they are on YouTube Live as well. But, you know, being in the Discord, interacting, asking questions, that's what we're here for, right? We're looking for real traders. That's what we're looking for. Because only real traders are going to dive into volatility trading, right? I mean, you're literally, your well-being, right? Your means and ways of living. Unfortunately, we live in a world where everything has a monetary value, most of it. The dollar just driving everything. So until we reach this utopia where we don't need money, this is where we're at, right? And I don't know about anybody else, but I'm in trading to make money, bottom line. Trading's cutthroat. That's why we volatility trade. These algos will eat you alive. Be on the side of the algos. Be with Alpha Trading. And wherever you live at on this big, beautiful blue marble, have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, and evening. We'll see you later, guys.